Good day, everyone. Welcome back to Dragon Warrior 1 with me, EclecticAndrew the Gamer. And today, we're going to start off by buying the very fabulous Silver Shield here from this market in Catlin. I did spend the time in between this episode and last, slaying gold men over on Remuldar's South Island to basically gain 1,000 gold every time I battled them, because I was also battling other enemies in between, finding the gold golems to fight. So, I did also gain level in between, so I did learn the very nice spell, Mid-Heal. Very, very nice. It is the final field spell for this game. So, I now know, let's see here, Heal, Glow, Evac, Zoom, Holy Protection, and Mid-Heal. Now I'm going to turn on Holy Protection right now, seeing as how it seems to be a repel spell. Very nice. While we're walking here on the mainland of Tanshell, I'm just going to be talking about what we're going to do today. We will be visiting a ruined city with the clues we have in hand about that city to find some super legendary armor. That'd be very nice. It was supposedly handed to somebody from the Supreme Hero Edric. Supreme Hero, whatever you... Legendary Hero, however you want to say. Well, only protection wore off very quickly. Well, we are practically here. Well, let us enter the city. Some of the clues we had were there was a shop owned by the person, and that they buried the treasure near a tree. So a shop. This could be a shop right here. And of course we will find monsters in the city. They have taken it over completely. There could even be a very particular monster here. A very particular boss. Oh wait, what's that shiny spot over there? Can you see that? In the little desert spot there behind that poison? By the tree? Yes, well, that might be what we're looking for. Let us heal up just in case we run into a peculiar situation. And we will run into the Knight Aberrant. The very powerful Mad Knight, you could say. Oh, don't put me to sleep. I'm trying to put you to sleep, bro. He is extremely powerful. He is a stronger version of the Knight Aberrant. Very good thing I learned Mid-Heal now, as it will come in handy in keeping me a little bit healed up for this fight. I remember H.G. Bailey said he did a few takes to beat this boss originally, which makes sense because he likes to play Final Fantasy and Dragon Warrior games low level. And he was trying over and over again to cast Snooze on the lethal armor every now and then. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to store some of my items at the Catlin storage last couple times I was there. Too bad. Well, at least I had the Iron Shield to get rid of. Well, Erdrick's armor is stronger, I believe. If we look here in his equipping, we can see it's 4 points stronger than the magic armor, but it also has the same healing effect, and actually now protects us from standing and walking in poison swamps. But yeah, H.G. Bailey was trying over and over again to get that Knight Aberrant to put to sleep in his playthrough of Dragon Warrior 1, because it's so difficult to fight at a low level. It can slay you in 1 or 2 shots at that level he was playing at. Me, I'm level 17, and I know Mid-Heal. So, lucky me. Well now, what to do? I should have gone back to Catlin. Well, you know, for now, let's move on to Catlin. Let's move on, not to Catlin, but back to Remuldar. It's very nice to get this new mail. Chain mail, whatever plate mail we're wearing now. It's the most powerful armor in the game. We'll never find more armor more powerful than that. We were lucky to find armor more powerful than the magic armor. It has a couple bonus effects too. That's very nice. Healing our HP with every 4 steps. Protecting us from poison swamp damage. Very, very nice indeed. Well, why don't we show off how to get to the Dragon Lord's castle? We have that rainbow drop. Rainbow dew? Dew prism? No. Rainbow drop. If you're ever interested in what a dew prism is, look up Threads of Fate. It's an old Square Enix game, but it's a very good game. Very fun. Very funny. Little difficult because it's an action 3D platformer in a few very difficult spots, but it's a very fun game to play. Well, this spot right here seems to be the closest spot to the Dragon Lord's castle's island. And that castle can seem a little intimidating, always looking out over Tantagel. But this would seem to be the closest spot to make a bridge. I'm holding the drop aloft! I'm holding it aloft! Who's that from? I'm holding it aloft, holding it aloft. I can't remember. Can't even remember what game that person was playing. No, don't put me too deep. It must be a Zelda game I'm thinking of. A Let's Player saying they're holding it aloft in a very cutesy, funny way. Well, look at this. Very particular set of map dynamics. This is very interesting. It's the only spot in this game where we climb a mountainside with by way of some stairways to get to a castle. So the Dragon Lord's Island is very cool in that sense, in that it has that mountain stepping area, the mountain cliffs we walk up, and even the Dragon Lord's castle is very unique. Gee, this looks weird. There seem to be these iron bar doors protecting something, going down some stairs. Oh, but I've accidentally gone that way. And we could go to the throne room, though it doesn't seem to be there's anyone there. We can open this door? Yes, by way of a magic key. That magic key will still work on these iron doors. Ooh, yay. Lodo's armor, Erdrick's armor protects us from even those damaged floors. Very nice. So that means we could walk up to the Dragon Lord's throne, nice and easy. Ooh, holy crap, another Knight Aberrant. Let's fight him too. We will slay you, you mad, mad knight. You knight of darkness. I keep calling him a Mad Knight because he was one of my favorite monsters in Dragon Warrior Monsters back in the Game Boy. It's kind of a love-hate relationship I have with the Mad Knight because that's what he was called back in the old days of Dragon Warrior. But in Dragon Warrior Monsters, there's kind of love-hate relationship with me and him because he's very powerful, very bulky. But his skills were kind of hit and miss. But he was one of the stronger monsters to have in the beginning of the game. And then he also was able to breed into a much stronger monster here and there. You can make so many strong monsters with a Mad Knight in the game. But then it kind of turns into a steamroll where, I don't know how to say it, but kind of like a chasm. to where you always need a Mad Knight or something as powerful as him to make the next powerful monster, to make the next more powerful monster. It does kind of annoy me about the Dragon Warrior monster games, where you're always constantly breeding the same monster over and over again. Like even the Dark Prince. I was playing it within last year when it came out and whatnot. And I think I'm semi-far in the game. I can go back to where I was playing and still know where I was. But to make the monsters I have at the moment in that game, I have a Dragon Lord. Not to spoil anything, but you can get multiple Dragon Lords in the Dragon Warrior monster games. You can make mini bosses as your friends in the Dragon Warrior monster games. Kinda like there's no good or evil Pokemon, it's only evil or good trainers. I actually have no idea what's down these stairs. I've never really been down here ever. Oh no, that's the staircase that just came down. But even in the Dark Prince, you were fusing the same monsters over and over again. I always had to make a Cruel Cumber to make a Bamboogulin? Huh, little torch down here. Wonder what this torch is here for. Oh wow. Interesting. There's more to this floor than those two stairs lead to. Which I guess makes sense in the old days of gaming, to where you're trying to save space by making multiple floors, but kind of socketing them together. I just never realized this floor was like this before. I always figured that, like Dragon Warrior 3, that these stairs kind of looped in on themselves over and over again. Never really went down these stairs before. I mean, you always want to go right to the boss of the game, right? You want to beat the boss, win the game. I mean, we always save the girl. Now we just gotta beat the bad guy. So we are coming up on throw now. Which luckily is protected by a lot of dangerous floor tiles that we are protected against. If I can beat this Cosmic Chimera easily, which I'm not having an easy time doing it. There we go. We might have beat him. Yep, there we go. I might need to heal if I get into another battle. Fine, man. I can deal with a Terrorwolf. And see, look at how much I've already healed so far. Ooh, crappy deal a lot of damage. Let's see. After getting out of this battle, how much HP do I have? I have 39. I move one step. 40. Yeah, so... Actually, Edric's armor has increased ability of... Ooh. So, you can feel a draft, can you? What's at this ground? A hidden staircase. Yes. Oh. I never realized all these stairs were connected like this. I don't want to fight another Cosmic Chimera. Because of the fact that they know mid-heal, they can practically heal themselves up to full. Takes you 4 hits to kill them. Looks like now I shouldn't need a heal outside of battle. Yeah, just leveled up again. Sweet. Very sweet. Holy crap, my strength increased by 13? That's my attack power, isn't it? Holy moly. What is my strength now, then? Oh, just 88? Not too bad, though. Brings my attack to over my HP. Very nice. Not that I noticed whether it was above or below my HP before that level up. Get in. Huh. Yeah, I never noticed this whole basement floor was like this, with the 3 staircases. So, we are in the final dungeon of this game. Very nice. Happy to be here in so short a time. Short LP, that's always nice sometimes. As you can tell, I've kind of been doing some long LPs, so I tried to figure out a way to do a short LP. And tried to do a little finagling with the algorithm to say, hey, I'm making a Dragon Warrior LP at the same time Dragon Warrior 3 HD is coming out. Didn't work so well, but if you're watching this in the future, I hope you enjoyed this LP. Oh, holy crap. But we are not going to be done yet. Not by a long shot, folks. Well, not a long shot, but not a short shot either. So mazy, these basements. And yes, we will be going down further and further. Kinda almost like the Dragon Lord's castle extends down to the bottom of the mountain, doesn't it? Ooh, a blue dragon? Holy crap, it's more like a turquoise. A mix of green and blue. It's kinda cool. But yes, this dragon is stronger than the green dragon. That's why I said before, like, the green dragon is kind of vanilla. I guess the blue dragon is kind of more like a chocolate. Yay, more blue dragons, more chocolate. More Hershey kisses. Hershey kisses from puppies. Yes, indeed. I seem to have missed a dead end. No, it's getting dark in here. It's getting dark, so take off all your clothes. I mean, what? No, I mean, I'm making a reference to that song, It's Getting Hot in Here. Only I said it's getting dark in here, instead of it's getting hot in here. You may have been able to put that together by yourself, I'm sorry. Sorry for mansplaining my joke to you. I wonder what's in that room. Looks so fancy, with the floor tiles and the torches. Wow, there's a lot of blue dragons in this hallway. Many, many blue dragons. Yeah, actually I just had a thought, I wonder if these dragons are kind of programmed into the spots that I'm walking on. There was a game, an old game, they're not, but there was an old game called Final Fantasy 1, of course, on the Nintendo Famicom, Nintendo Entertainment System for America, which did have programmed monster battles on the certain tiles throughout the entire game, almost. Basically, almost always in front of an important treasure chest or a few treasure chests that were in a row. There was actually one very famous hallway in the first Fiend's dungeon, where you could, because the first floor of that dungeon had multiple hallways you could walk down, but some of them were dead ends. One of them led the way deeper into the dungeon, and 2 of them connected in on each other by way of a roundabout. Well, you know, not a roundabout, but a walk around. The hallways connected to one another. In a loop. There we go, a loop. That's what we say, loop. And every single floor tile of that hallway was programmed to have giants or gigas, or something you could call them, in every fight of that entire hallway. And to go down halfway down the hallway and realize, oh, it's looping in on itself, and then have to walk out the entire way, and both ways of the hallway are completely filled with gigas. Ooh, fly. Sorry, I don't want to speak ill of my friend, but sometimes he buys... Well, it's not my friend's per se, but he shops at a discount store. Not a Family Dollar or anything, but it's Costco or BJ's. And I swear, they sell some of the lower class food there. It is okay food, but apparently there is something called a rice moth or something that sometimes gets into rice and has eggs, and the eggs get carried through to people's houses. I don't like that. When I was originally living here with my friend for last year, it was annoying all the time to have all these moths around. But now I have found some treasure chests. I wonder if I'll be able to pick up these items in the treasure chest. Medicinal herb, I don't need that, so I will be discarding that as soon as I open this one. But I will not, because it's 500 gold. Let me know if you know of any... Oh god, it's dark. If you find any pests annoying. Or maybe we could talk about how do you say... Well, we have the Food and Drugs Administration here in America, where there was an episode of Frasier where Niles was doing a health class, you could say, presentation for a school of kids, because his father was trying to do a traffic cop routine with him and Eddie, but Martin, his father, got sick. So Niles goes out on stage and does the health presentation, talking about what the stuff like what the Food and Drug Administration lets companies slip by into your final product of food. And there was stuff like hot dogs with 3 insect legs and roach eggs or rat hairs, just unimaginable dust stuff, dust dander, and stuff that if you actually know what it is, would gross you the heck out. And I mean, it's everywhere. Dust is everywhere in this world. Well, that's why there's so many damn microplastics all over the place now. I mean, doctors are finding microplastics in our brains. It sucks. And it's all just because of dust. Everything gets tied up into dust. Oh, this is a dead end, huh? And now I'm reminded of Golden Sun 2, where Sheba says, Don't underestimate the power of the wind. The wind can grind even a mountain to dust. And it has been awfully rainy lately. Not rainy, but windy. Last couple years. But I am getting close to time limit on this episode. I wonder if I could find something. I don't want to go over here yet. I think this way goes down to the deeper than dungeon. I might want to find a treasure on my way here. Now that I'm here on this first trip into this dungeon. I just realized something about the dragons. Because I called the third type of dragon the strawberry and the Neapolitan of the dragons last episode. Because the green dragon's vanilla, this blue dragon's chocolate, and the third one would obviously be strawberry. And I didn't realize how perfect I made that. And the fact that it's a red dragon, that's the third dragon in the trio of dragons you could fight in this game. I don't always think things through like that when I'm talking. I will oftentimes, as you may know from if you watch my LPs, I will say stuff that's not only off-kilter, but off-color. And I am improving most of my stuff, but sometimes I will think things through before saying them. Hey, this fancy room. Ooh, where are we now? What's this room? What's in this treasure chest? I open the treasure chest, and inside I find Edric's frickin' sword. What the heck is it doing here in the final dungeon? Okay, I need to free up some space, so I will discard that medicinal herb. Goodbye, little herb. So, with Edric's sword now in hand, we can equip it for a 12 point of damage increase. Sweetness. Very sweet. I'll keep those accessories on. Well, we've gotten the legendary equipment now from the legendary hero Edric. We have found... Well, I mean, you will find in later Dragon Warrior games there is more to the equipment of the legendary superheroes of the world of Dragon Warrior. But for now, here in Dragon Warrior, there's only the sword and the armor. You'll find even in the third game where the hero. Well, you know if you've played Dragon Warrior 3 that you will play the role of the hero for good. Well, not for good, but words not coming to me. You will play a hero who gets a complete set of legendary Erdic's sword, shield, armor, helmet. Wait, no, was the helmet not till 7? I don't know now. Well, almost every hero in Dragon Warrior has some sort of legendary equipment they can equip for the end of the game. But in this game, it's only the sword and the armor. So, I do hope you enjoyed this episode today, that we got the armor and the sword of Erdic's acclaim. As I leave you now today, I hope you had a good time today. Take care of yourselves until next time, and goodbye, everyone. Bye-bye.